details. Moving forward, now we have with us our third finalist, CA HARSHIL HAKANI. Please give him a big round of applause.
Hello. 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 I request you to raise your hand if you have faced this. You are not getting client data on the time for audit. Almost all audience. And even when you do, the data keeps changing. So you need to re-audit everything again and again. Almost 50%. And just when you think you are done, the data changes again, even when your audit report is ready or financial is ready. 20 to 30%. Okay. This sounds familiar, right? Okay. Then this solution is for you. Good evening, everyone. This is CA HARSHIL HAKANI from Rajkot, Gujarat, passionate about AI and technology. And today, we will explore how AI can transform the way we approach the financial reviews. It makes our work faster and accurate. Imagine if you could complete your audit report on 1st April itself. Sounds impossible, right? But it is possible. Let's see how. But first, let's address the elephant in the room, the manual matching problem. As auditors, we face significant challenges while identify changes in the client data for audit. It is a time-consuming and error-prone. So, what's the solution? Now let's talk about the solution. First, we can start by preparing the audit report using the raw data as of 1st April. Then, once we receive the final data from the client, we can use our AI tool, Transmatch, to compare it against the original data. This helps us automatically identify the changes, so no manual checking and no guesswork. And here is the game changer. Not it to do the entire audit again. We focus only on the changes. We simply update the audit report for those changes to save time and avoid duplication and errors. Now, let's see AI in action with a practical example. So my first use case is Transmatch. Transaction level comparison. The scenario here is to compare two detailed daybook to identify changes. AI can identify the changes. So I am going to generate a Python script to automate this process. Don't worry if the code looks complex to you. You not to be a programmer for that. You can simply use tools like a ChatGPT or Gemini to generate this script. I will copy the prompt into Gemini asking for a script to compare two Excel files of financial transaction. The goal is to identify added, removed, match or modified transactions. Now, I am giving this prompt to Gemini. This is my first prompt. So, here we have the script. I have not written any single line of a code. Gemini has given me the full script. Now, I will simply just copy it from the Gemini. I will come to my file. I will open the notepad. I will paste the script. While saving the file, we need to remember that we need to give .py extension, that is for a Python file. So I am saving it. My script has saved. Now let's run it. So it is asking me to the select old transaction file. That is my 1st April file. So I will select my old file and give on OK. Open. Now it is asking me to select the new file. So I am selecting the new file and clicking open. And just like that, our transaction comparison has been complete. Now let's see the Excel file. The script has generated a new Excel file. Output shows a full transaction-wise audit trail highlighting every changes. It automatically flagged transaction as added, deleted, modified, or matched. As you can see in the Excel file, we have a remarks column clearly indicating the status of each transaction. This eliminates hours of manual reconciliation, which can be helpful for audits. In the same way, we can generate the script for the GST reconciliation, bank reconciliation, or to compare any other 2 Excel files which you want to. My second example is doc match, audit document comparison. So scenario here is to compare an auditor report with sample report, or you can say you need to identify the changes you have assigned to your subordinate. Manually comparing 2 lengthy Word document can be a nightmare. For example, you have assigned the task for updating the audit report to your subordinate. Now that they have made the changes, you need to review them, but only the changes. Instead of manually reading line by line in Word file by track changes feature, which only show edits in the same document. DocMatch gives you a clean comparison view in tabular format, so you can focus just on what is the different. Just like before, I will generate another Python script for that. And in the same way, you can also generate this script to compare the 2 sections, 2 guidance notes, any 2 Word documents like we have done in 2 Excel file. In the same way, this script can be used to compare any 2 documents to match the changes. So now we have the full script. I will again simply copy it. Paste it into Notepad. Saving it with a .py extension, that is a Python file. Now we have the script. Let's run it. It is asking me to select the sample report, or you can say you want to report changes which you want to identify. So I am selecting the sample file, and now it is asking me to select the prepared report which have been prepared by your team member. So I am selecting the second file, which is, and just like that, in 1 second the whole comparison has been completed. Now let's see the result. It has identified all the changes. It gives a granular view of every single change. It has given type of change in changed, added, or removed. The removed content is highlighted in red and struck through, and the added content is highlighted in green font. So why these tools are game changer? Let's talk about transmatch first. Transmatch works with any accounting software like Tally, Miracle, Zoho Books or QuickBooks. You just need to copy paste an Excel file there. There is no need for any audit trail or any add-ons for this. And now let's talk about doc match. Word default comparison gives you a comparison which shows the entire document, including match content, all in one view. But doc match is smarter. It gives you clean and separate summary that shows only the changes, so you can focus on what matters. Together, these tools help you finish audit faster, with less effort and more accuracy. This is truly a smarter way forward with power of AI. We just need to focus on our expertise and let AI do the groundwork. Thank you. I will be happy to take any questions.
Hi, HARSHIL. So what is the overall objective of this project? Can you just summarize it in 2 lines?
My overall objective is when we do audit, in Rajkot particularly, there is a many time data has been changes. So what we do as of right now before this, we need to first audit report as per original data. Then we get the updated data. So we need to check reporting for full year line by line by TB reviewer that. So by identify these changes, I can adjust in reporting directly. So I don't need to check the full year report or full year transactions to compare or to finalize my audit report.
So, okay, so let's say there is a company, and in the trial balance, there is a company by the name of ABC India Private Limited. The full name has been written, ABC India Private Limited.
Yes.
So next time when you are getting this data, rather than the full name, the name has been shortened and it has been made as ABC PVT.Ltd. Now, how this tool will respond to that?
For the transmatch you are talking, so
Transmatch only.
Yeah. So for transmatch, it will not treated ABC India Private Limited and ABC India PVT Limited separately, because my key is there that it is matching with a voucher type and voucher number. So sales 08, sales 09, sales 10, purchase 01, purchase 02. So it will compare with that logic that purchase to voucher is there, and in new day book purchase to voucher is with the same amount or is with a different amount. So if voucher is not there, it will be highlighted as removed. If new voucher is new number is added, it will highlighted as added. And if amount is modified, let's say amount was a 1 lakh and now amount is a 10,000 due to punching error. So it will identify as a modified transaction, and modified transaction will show you up in single lines. So you can identify from that single 4 to 5 lines only that which line item has been modified.
I have a follow-up question on this submission of yours.
Yeah.
So we see in the tally there is a concept of automate vouchering numbering.
Yeah.
And we all know that a lot of vouchers are backdated, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about the audit trail. So let's say you have entered a voucher on 31st of March and one voucher has been backdated on 1st of April.
Yeah.
So because of that, the entire voucher number has changed. So now the situation is that in prior trial balance, the numbers were already different. And now the new trial balance, the numbers are already totally different.
Yes, that can
so in
be
your,
the case.
let me complete, sir.
Yeah.
So in that case, video tool said, tell me that all the vouchers have been deleted and all the vouchers have been added, or whether it will be able to match, okay, this because of numbers have been changed, so the vouchers have been modified. So how your tool will respond to that?
No, as of now, my logic is with a voucher type and voucher number. But if I modify the logic with a voucher type and voucher amount, it can be work.
Thank you.
Okay. And this, you have any question? And this word thing you have shown, can we add a multiple lines? Let's say I have a 5 version of the same document.
Yeah.
It sometimes happen now, we are working on the multiple versions. So let's say I have a 3 versions of the same document. So there's tabular comparison in the Word file. So can we add 3 files to that instead of 2 files?
I have not tried yet,
Okay.
so I don't be able to
Okay,
answer that.
and one more question, can we trust this blindly?
I have sampled it around 4 to 5 reports, so it can be trust. And some errors are that which I have put on my to check the logic. If some paras are some blank paragraphs are added or blank paragraphs are removed, the script is treated is as changed paragraph. If I put only one enter, it will treat as that enter is added.
Okay, thank you. So at least we can have some kind of percentage to which we can trust it blindly, 80%, 90%, 95%.
No, you can trust 80% to 90%. That is not the case.
Okay, thank you. Great. Yeah.
Here, I want to ask precisely, in the scenario of any impact on inventory, suppose raw material converted into WIP, WIP converted into finished goods, whether that can be shown clearly.
No, raw material comes to WIP and WIP comes to finished goods is a change of a balance. Here I am comparing the transactions. So if transactions entries are changed, say you have passed the raw material debit to finished goods credit, then it will be identified. But if you just change the group of that, it will not identified here. There is another way to identify that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Harshil, for the wonderful presentation.